Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. Seneca. Introduction. The Stoic secret to unlimited wealth. What if I told you that everything you know about money is a lie? What if the secret to financial success isn't found in books, schools, or get-rich-quick schemes, but in the wisdom of an ancient philosophy that has shaped the wealthiest and most powerful minds for over 2,000 years? Today, we dive into the 13 Stoic rules of wealth. These rules have been used by emperors, billionaires, and great thinkers to master not only their finances, but their entire lives. By the end of this video, you will discover how to control money instead of letting it control you, why most people will never be rich, and how to escape that fate. The timeless financial principles that the world's most powerful people still follow today. But before we begin, let's see if you're truly ready. Mini test. What is your true relationship with money? Look at these 3 statements. Which one do you relate to the most? A. Money is stressful. I constantly worry about not having enough. B. Money is a tool. I use it wisely, but I still feel like I need more. C. Money is abundant. I have full control over it and never let it dictate my emotions. Write your answer in the comments. Your choice will reveal a lot about your financial mindset. If you answered A, you are in a scarcity mindset, a mental trap that keeps most people poor. If you answered B, you're on the right path, but you still have limiting beliefs holding you back. If you answered C, you're thinking like a Stoic, and you're already on your way to financial mastery. By the time this video ends, your perspective on money will change forever. But that's not all. Throughout this video, we've scattered hidden words that form a powerful Stoic quote about wealth. This quote holds the key to rethinking your relationship with money. If you can piece it together, write it in the comments below. Only those with a sharp and disciplined mind will spot it. Let's see who among you has the true vision of a Stoic. And for the first ones who get it right, respect, because you are already thinking on a higher level. And if you truly want to master the philosophy of money, stay until the end. We've gathered a list of the most powerful books on Stoicism and finance, books that can completely transform your mindset about wealth. We'll share them with you at the end of this video. Chapter 1. Master your emotions, master your money. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever made a terrible financial decision because of fear, greed, or panic? Maybe you sold an investment too soon out of fear, or bought something expensive just to impress others, or avoided a financial risk that could have changed your life. The truth is, emotions destroy wealth more than anything else. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca, one of the richest men in Rome, believed that most suffering comes from the mind, not reality itself. Today, the wealthiest investors follow the same principle. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in history, has a simple rule. If you can't control your emotions, you can't control your money. Fear makes you sell too soon. Greed makes you invest too late. Anxiety stops you from taking necessary risks. The Stoics train themselves to detach from emotions and see reality as it is. If you master this rule, you'll make money when others panic, and you'll keep your wealth when others lose everything. Chapter 2. The Art of Wanting Less. The key to unlimited wealth. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Society has lied to you. They tell you that happiness comes from having more, a bigger house, a faster car, more luxury. But the Stoics discovered a shocking truth. The less you want, the richer you are. Think about it. If you always chase more, you are a slave to desire. No matter how much money you make, it will never be enough. But if you can train yourself to need less, suddenly you have more freedom than 99% of people. The wealthiest people in history understood this. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest men in the world, wears the same simple clothes every day. Why? Because he values mental clarity over material excess. The Stoics practiced this daily. They would fast, sleep on the floor, and temporarily live without luxuries, so that they never became dependent on them. Ask yourself, are you controlling your desires, or are your desires controlling you? Chapter 3, The Power of Time. Why the rich think long-term. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Charles Darwin. The most valuable currency in the world isn't money, it's time. Most people waste it on distractions, social media, useless entertainment. But the rich, they buy time instead of wasting it. Seneca had a warning for us. People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they waste the one thing it is right to be stingy about. The key to wealth is not working harder, but working smarter. Jeff Bezos became the richest man in the world because he built systems that make money for him while he sleeps. Every second you waste is a second of wealth lost forever. How much time are you wasting every day? Chapter 4, Multiple Income Streams. Never rely on just one source of money. He who has a single source of income is a slave to it. Let me ask you, if you lost your main source of income today, how long would you survive? The average person in America? Less than 1 month. That's because most people rely on only one paycheck. The Stoics knew this was dangerous. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, didn't just rely on taxes from his empire. He personally invested in trade, agriculture, and real estate. The modern rich do the same. Jeff Bezos doesn't just make money from Amazon. He owns stock, private businesses, and multiple assets. Elon Musk doesn't just have Tesla. He has SpaceX, Neuralink, the Boring Company, and dozens of investments. If you only have one source of income, you are financially vulnerable. So let me ask you, how many streams of income do you have right now? If the answer is only one, you need to change that. Mini challenge, find your next income stream. Right now, in the comments, write down one new way you can start making money. It could be selling a skill online, learning about stocks or crypto, starting a side hustle, investing in something that makes money for you. By writing it down, you commit to action. Let's see who is serious about building wealth. Chapter 5, Stop chasing money. Start chasing value. Do not waste your time chasing money. Chase value, and money will chase you. This is one of the biggest financial secrets the Stoics understood. Money is not the goal. It's a byproduct of something much bigger, value. Most people chase money directly. They take jobs they hate just for a paycheck. But the rich, they build things that people need. Marcus Aurelius didn't just rule Rome, he led with wisdom, discipline, and service. Warren Buffett became a billionaire, not by chasing money, but by studying businesses and creating long-term value. Steve Jobs built Apple not to make billions, but to revolutionize technology. When you create value for the world, money naturally follows. The key to unlimited wealth? become valuable, solve problems, serve others. Chapter 6. Embrace discomfort. Train like a Stoic. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. Every great fortune was built through hardship, struggle, and sacrifice. The biggest mistake people make? They avoid discomfort. They want success without effort, wealth without risk, progress without pain. But the Stoics understood growth only happens outside your comfort zone. That's why they practiced voluntary hardship, fasting, sleeping on the floor, training in extreme conditions. Seneca's rule? Expose yourself to controlled suffering, so nothing in life can break you. Elon Musk slept in a rented office while building Tesla. Jeff Bezos packed boxes himself in Amazon's early days. If you can embrace discomfort, nothing in life can stop you. If you avoid discomfort, you will stay exactly where you are. Challenge. Can you do this for 1 week? For the next 7 days, do something uncomfortable. Example. Wake up 1 hour earlier and work on your finances. Take a cold shower to train discipline. Read 1 book about investing or business. Stop eating out and track every dollar you spend. If you complete this challenge, write "done" in the comments next week. Let's see who has a Stoic mindset. Chapter 7. Money is a tool. Never let it control you. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Money is just a tool, but your emotions towards money determine your fate. Poor people fear money. Rich people see it as a game. If you panic during a market crash, you will lose everything. If you stay calm, you will see opportunities others don't. The Stoics trained their minds to be unshaken by chaos. Warren Buffett's golden rule? Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Train yourself to see money logically, not emotionally. Master this, and wealth will flow to you naturally. Chapter 8. You do not own your possessions. Your possessions own you. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Seneca. Look around you. How much of what you own actually makes your life better? The modern world is built on materialism, bigger houses, fancier cars, designer brands. But at what cost? The Stoics warned us, if your happiness depends on things, you are a prisoner to them. Do you own your wealth, or does your wealth own you? The difference between the rich and the poor is this. Poor people spend money to look rich. Rich people spend money to make more money. If you buy expensive things to impress others, you are a slave to opinion. Seneca practiced living simply, despite his wealth. Why? Because he knew. True freedom means needing nothing. The moment you stop chasing material status, you unlock true financial power. Many challenge the 30-day rule for the next 30 days. Before buying anything non-essential, ask yourself, will this make my life better in a meaningful way, or am I just feeding my ego? If the answer is ego, don't buy it. This one habit alone will save you more money than you can imagine. Chapter 9. The obstacle is the way. Turn crisis into opportunity. The obstacle in the path becomes the path. Marcus Aurelius. The average person fears financial hardship. The rich? They use it to grow. Every economic crisis creates new millionaires. The 2008 financial crash. Those who invested in real estate and stocks at the bottom made fortunes. The global crisis, it destroyed some businesses, but created new billion-dollar industries. Most people panic. Stoics stay calm. They look at every problem and ask, how can I turn this into an advantage? You lost money? Good. Learn from it and become wiser. Your business failed? Good. Now you know what doesn't work. The Stoics understood that there is no failure, only lessons. Your mindset determines if you sink or rise. Challenge. Next time you face a problem, do this. Next time something bad happens financially, stop. Instead of reacting emotionally, ask, how can I turn this into an advantage? Train your brain to see obstacles as opportunities. This one habit alone will change your financial destiny. Chapter 10. Build a legacy, not just wealth. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Pericles. Let me ask you, what will you be remembered for? A bank account balance or something greater? The Stoics believed in building something bigger than themselves. Marcus Aurelius didn't just rule Rome. He left behind wisdom that has guided people for 2,000 years. The wealthiest and wisest people today follow the same path. Warren Buffett donates billions to education. Elon Musk reinvests in technology that will outlive him. What impact are you creating? If you want to be truly rich, don't just focus on what you take. Focus on what you leave behind. Question for you. What will your legacy be? Right now, write in the comments. What is one thing you want to leave behind that is bigger than money? Let's see who's thinking beyond just wealth. Chapter 11. Think long term. Wealth takes time. Time discovers truth. Seneca. The modern world is addicted to fast money. People want overnight success. But the truth is, real wealth is built over decades, not days. The Stoics knew that patience wins the game. Warren Buffett made 99% of his fortune after the age of 50. Jeff Bezos spent 20 years building Amazon before it became a trillion-dollar company. The biggest financial mistake? Chasing quick money instead of long-term success. If you think like a Stoic, you will always be ahead of the crowd. Mini game. The 5-year test. Before making any financial decision, ask yourself, will this still benefit me in 5 years? If the answer is no, rethink it. This one habit will make sure you always stay ahead financially. Chapter 12. Who you surround yourself with determines your wealth. Associate with people who will make a better man of you. Seneca. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you your financial future. If you spend time with broke, negative, and short-sighted people, you will stay broke. The Stoics were ruthless about their inner circle. They surrounded themselves with thinkers, strategists, and disciplined minds. If you want to be rich, you must upgrade your environment. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." So let me ask you, are the 5 people closest to you pushing you forward or holding you back? The wrong circle will destroy your mindset. The right circle will elevate your entire life. Change your circle, and you will change your financial future. Mini challenge. The inner circle test. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they focused on growth, wealth, and discipline? Or constantly complaining, wasting time and making excuses? If it's the second group, it's time to change your environment. Drop a comment. Who is one person that inspires you financially? Chapter 13. Master yourself, and you master money. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Confucius. Money is not just about numbers. It's about mindset, habits, and discipline. The final Stoic secret, master yourself and wealth will follow. Everything we've covered leads to one truth. You do not need more money. You need more discipline. If you follow these 13 rules, you won't just be rich, you will be unstoppable. The Stoics didn't just teach how to live, they taught how to win. And now, it's your turn. Test. Are you ready to think like a Stoic? You've learned the 13 Stoic rules of wealth. Now, let's see if you're truly ready. Answer these 3 questions. Do you control your emotions, or do they control you? Do you chase material things, or do you chase freedom? Do you think short-term, or do you plan for the long game? If you answered the first option for any of these, you still have work to do. But the good news? Now you know the truth. You have the tools. You have the knowledge. You have the Stoic mindset. The only question left is, will you use it? What is the one rule that resonated with you the most? Write it in the comments. But even if you follow all 13 rules, there's one more thing you need to know. Because there are 7 deadly money traps that can still destroy your wealth if you're not careful. And if you don't recognize them, you might already be trapped without even realizing it. Chapter 14, The 7 Deadly Money Traps That Keep You Poor. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Lao Tzu. The truth is, most people will never become rich, not because they're unlucky, not because they weren't born into wealth, but because they keep falling into the same financial traps over and over again. Here are the 7 most common money traps that are silently keeping people broke. Money trap number 1, spending more as you earn more. The biggest financial mistake? Lifestyle inflation. You make more money, so you spend more. Better car, bigger house, expensive vacations. Before you know it, your expenses have grown as fast as your income, and you're still stuck. The Stoic way? Live below your means, even when you don't have to. Seneca was one of the richest men in Rome, but he lived simply, because wealth isn't about what you spend, it's about what you keep. Money trap number 2, thinking like a consumer, not an investor. The poor buy things, the rich buy assets. Every dollar you earn is a soldier in your army. Do you send your soldiers to fight for you, or do you waste them on things that don't matter? Your money should be making money for you. Invest in stocks, real estate, businesses, knowledge. Let your dollars work, so one day you won't have to. Money trap number 3, debt, the invisible prison. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Henry David Thoreau. Debt is the greatest financial trap of modern society. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, they keep you locked in a cycle of payments, interest, and financial slavery. The Stoics had a simple rule: own your life. Never let anything own you. If you are in debt, your first goal is not to invest. Your first goal is to get free. Money trap number 4, relying on one source of income. The modern world is unpredictable. One job, one paycheck, one source of money. It's dangerous, because if that one thing disappears, you have nothing. The rich don't just have one income stream, they have many: stocks, real estate, online businesses, side hustles. How many do you have? Money trap number 5, short-term thinking. Most people think about money in days or weeks. The rich think in decades. The biggest mistake? Chasing fast money instead of building lasting wealth. The real game of wealth is won by those who think long-term. Money trap number 6, not investing in yourself. The highest return investment isn't stocks or crypto, it's you. The Stoics believed in lifelong learning. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day because knowledge compounds faster than money. The difference between the wealthy and the broke? One invests in their mind before their wallet. Money trap number 7, caring what other people think. Most people are broke because they spend money to impress people who don't care about them. They buy things they can't afford to impress people they don't even like. The Stoic way? Stop caring about external validation. Wealth is built in silence, not in showing off. Many challenge, what money trap are you currently in right now? Write in the comments. Which of these 7 traps do you relate to the most? The first step to fixing your finances? Admitting the problem. Chapter 15. The Stoics' Blueprint for Financial Freedom. We've talked about the rules, the traps, the mindset. Now let's get practical. Here is a simple step-by-step blueprint to master money like a Stoic. Step 1. Control your spending. The fastest way to build wealth is not to earn more. It's to stop wasting what you already have. For the next 30 days, track every dollar you spend. See where your money is leaking. Step 2. Build multiple income streams. Do not rely on one source of money. Start small, but start now. Side hustles, investments, passive income streams, pick one and commit. Step 3. Become an owner, not a consumer. Shift from spending money to buying assets. Invest in stocks, businesses, real estate, skills. Step 4. Think long-term. The biggest wealth hack? Patience. If you invest consistently for 10 years, you'll be ahead of 99% of people. Wealth is not built fast. It's built by those who can wait. Final challenge. Make a 10-year plan. Right now, write down, where do you want to be financially in 10 years? What actions will you take this year to get there? Comment your plan. The first step to wealth is clarity. And as promised, here's the list of the most powerful books on Stoicism and finance that can completely transform your mindset about wealth. If you truly want to master these principles, these books are a must-read. Top 3. Books on Stoicism and financial wisdom. The Obstacle is the Way. Ryan Holiday. Learn how to turn challenges into opportunities with Stoic wisdom. The Psychology of Money. Morgan Housel. Discover how your mindset affects wealth more than your income. Letters from a Stoic. Seneca. Timeless insights on wealth, power, and self-control from one of the greatest Stoic philosophers. You can find links to these books in the description below. Read them and you will never see money the same way again. Conclusion and powerful call to action. You now have the keys to financial mastery. You know the traps to avoid, the rules to follow, the mindset to adopt. The only question left is, will you take action? Most people will watch this video and do nothing, but a few of you will change your lives forever. If you are one of them, prove it. Write, I am a Stoic in the comments. If this video gets 10,000 likes, we will go even deeper into the hidden financial wisdom that only the elite know. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.